Hey, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your day. So, what I wanted to talk about today were three things that you can do each week on LinkedIn. Very simple things that over time will allow you to build your business, um, but better take advantage of everything that LinkedIn has to offer. And interestingly enough, I conducted a poll over the weekend, and nearly 250 people voted, and 85% felt like they were not taking full advantage of LinkedIn. So we're going to talk about all that and more. So let's dive on in. So hey there, everyone. Scott Aaron here. As you come on, please do pop into the comments, say hi, and where you are tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay. If you are watching this in on the replay, please tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, whatever reaction you would like to give. Please don't forget to tag some people. Mention anyone in the comments that you feel could benefit from this. But if we're not yet connected on LinkedIn, please feel free to head over to my LinkedIn profile, follow me, and then turn my LinkedIn notification bell on so you do not miss any of my content that I produce Monday through Saturday. And then a final reminder, I'll give one last reminder, I believe, on Thursday, but a week from today, we will be starting my final free LinkedIn workshop of the year. It's called LinkedIn Content That Creates LinkedIn Sales. So I'm going to be teaching you three core pieces of content that you should be creating on LinkedIn that, if done the right way, there's a workflow behind it that can create sales into your business. It's completely free. So if you are interested in registering, just drop an I do in the comments below. And again, I will send you that registration link. So again, if you guys can see me and hear me clearly, just drop a Y or a yes in the chat. Again, if you're coming on live, please use a hi and where you're coming in from. I love to hear where people are watching this from around the world. And, the big thing that I wanted to really talk about today is everyone has a different purpose of why they're on LinkedIn. Really depending upon the business that you have, depending upon the goals that you have within your business, everyone obviously will be doing something different. But what I feel is that there are three simplistic core principles that you can do each and every day to really make sure that everything that you're doing on the platform is going the right way. Meaning, what you're doing on there is obviously getting the right results. Hey, Jerry, good to see you jumping on. And that's the big thing, is really making sure that you are doing all the things necessary to move one's business forward. And again, I can't stress to you guys enough the importance of doing all that. And that's the big thing that I really want to stress to people is, to really get the right results, to really understand what it means to build a business, leveraging a platform like LinkedIn, it's going to require certain things. So what I wanted to go over with you are the three things that you should be doing each week on LinkedIn to really take full advantage of what you're doing. So the first thing is to make sure that you are producing value-added content at least 3 times a week. 3 times a week. So if, drop in the comments below, how many times a week are you posting on LinkedIn? Are you posting none? Are you posting once? Are you posting, twice a day? How often are you posting on LinkedIn each week? And the big thing that I always like people to know and to understand is there's a reason for this. Now, what I'll tell you is that I've gone over this before where you don't necessarily have to treat LinkedIn like all the other platforms, meaning you should not be doing what you do on LinkedIn like what you do on Facebook and Instagram. So you should not be, um, posting multiple times a day, all day, every day. That is not how the platform works. What I can share with you is what you should be doing. What you should be doing is making sure that you post 3 times a week on LinkedIn where it is all value added. Now, what does that mean? Value added means everything that you post on LinkedIn should leave someone better. It should move the needle of their business forward, and it should encourage them and drive them to want to come back for more. So again, if you're coming on late, please do say hi and where you're tuning in from, or just say hashtag live, hashtag replay. If you're watching this on the replay, tag some people, share this video, like, love, support. Don't forget to head over to my LinkedIn profile if we're not yet connected on there. You can obviously follow me and then turn my LinkedIn notification bell on. But if you're not yet registered for my final free LinkedIn workshop of the year, it's called Creating LinkedIn Content That Creates Sales in Your Business. It's a 4-day free workshop. Just drop an I do in the comments below, and I will send you that registration link. Now, the fact of the matter is there's a lot of people that are still spending way too much time on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. And yeah, they could be getting engagement, but is it really building your business? And what I can tell you is that there are so many people, even though they know like completely how beneficial LinkedIn is, they're still not taking full advantage of it. So the fact of the matter is, and Jerry, I will send you that registration link, not a problem. The fact is that you need to be producing value-added content 3 times per week. And what I usually suggest is once on Monday, once on Wednesday, and once on Friday. Now, part of this strategy I'm going to be teaching in my workshop next week, because next Monday, in the free workshop, I'm going to be teaching all there is to know about LinkedIn video. Wednesday, LinkedIn polls, Tuesday, LinkedIn polls. Wednesday, I'm going to be teaching about LinkedIn newsletters. And Thursday is going to be 60 minutes of live coaching and Q&A with me. So in that workshop, we're going to be going over all this. We're going to be going over, the principles of creating LinkedIn video and how to do so. But if you can wrap your arms around the fact that if you were just to produce 3 pieces of value-added content per week on LinkedIn, that can translate into increased business for you, right? Doing videos that give tangible tips and takeaways, market research polls where you can find out the pain points that your ideal clients and customers are having so you can serve them better with future content, like on Friday, doing a long form post, an article, or a newsletter edition. So if you're producing 3 pieces of value-added content per week on LinkedIn, you will be ahead of the game. So if that's clear and if that makes sense, just drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. Again, if you're coming on late, please do say hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you're watching this on the replay, and feel free to tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, whatever reaction you would like to give to let me know that you're resonating with this. And also, please don't forget to head over to my LinkedIn profile, hit my follow button, turn my LinkedIn notification bell on. And if you would like to register for my final free LinkedIn workshop of the year, it is all next week. It is Monday through Thursday, the 23rd to the 26th from 1 to 2 p.m. EDT, live and recorded. Just drop an I do, and I will send you that registration link. Now, the second thing that you need to do each week on LinkedIn to take advantage of the platform is to consistently build your ideal network of connections. I mean, I can't stress this enough. A lot of people think if you build it, they will come, meaning if you just start producing value-added content, that people are going to start following you, and they'll start connecting with you. Now, in reality, yeah, you're going to get something from that, but you have to be proactively networking and building your network. You can't wait for people to come to you. The fact of the matter is, if you want the engagement of the content that you produce to increase over time, if you want the amount of subscribers that you have to increase in the newsletter that you have started on LinkedIn, if you want more people to vote in your polls that you post, or just comment and engage with anything that you do, the only way you are going to get more people to engage and network with you is if you actually connect with the right people. If you are proactive in building your ideal network of connections. And you guys have heard me talk about this before. There's two types of connections that you want to have. You want ideal clients and business allies. Everybody that you are connecting with on LinkedIn should not just be a warm body. They actually should be someone who, from a ideal client perspective, could benefit in a positive way from your product, your good, your service, your offering, your course, your coaching, any of those things. The second should be those business allies of yours where there is a relatability between you and them, where there's a connection there. You can play referral partners. You could do business together. You could collaborate on projects. You could have joint ventures. You need people in your corner. You need other individuals that are aligned with you in what you're doing and what they're doing, where it would make sense for you guys to pass business back and forth to each other. So if that's clear and if that makes sense, drop a Y or a yes in the chat. Now, the problem is too many people are trying to pitch and sell on LinkedIn. That's not going to grow your business. And that's probably why people's businesses aren't growing, is you are not putting enough of an investment in the value of the connections that you have. You are just looking for a transaction. The monetary transaction doesn't happen from the initial conversation. The monetary transaction happens from the connection that you make with that person. I mean, I can't say it any more clearly than that. When you are scratching and clawing and reaching and just trying to get a sale in the bucket, people can smell desperation from a mile away. If you're not making friends in business, you're actually not in business at all. Andy Crestodina talks about this all the time. He was on our podcast last week, and I couldn't agree with him more. If you're not making friends in business, you're not in business at all. You're not looking just to sell and pitch. You're looking to build a network of ideal connections. So that's number 2. And finally, number 3, you need to be booking 3 to 5 get to know you calls per week. Now, I didn't say 3 to 5 sales calls per week. Now, will that happen over time? Absolutely. I have people, on average, by about 2 or 3 calls per week of people reaching out to me to talk to me about how I can help them. But I'm still getting on some get to know you calls every single week, at least 3, at least. It's part of my marketing plan. I have time allotted each week to get on the phone or a Zoom with those individuals, because if I'm networking, I'm not growing. If you are not networking with other people and finding out about their business, you're not able to share it is about your business and what you're doing, you can't expect your business to grow. the fact is your network is in direct correlation to your net worth and vice versa. So if your network is basically stagnant and has stayed the same, most likely your business is stagnant and has stayed the same. So people ask myself and Nancy all the time, how have you grown the business that you've grown? Basically increasing our revenue each of the last 4 years. How have we done that? But only working 4 days or 3 days a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. We've streamlined our processes and we've formed incredible business alliances, but we're also growing our network at such a rapid rate, whether it be social media or our email list, that it's just that compounded effect, the seeds that we have planted years and years and years ago. I'll give you an example. We just opened the doors to our mastermind about a month ago, a couple weeks ago. And we sold out. We have 9 new members and 7 returning members. And it's interesting, of the 9 people that joined, I would say about 75% of them have kind of been in our sphere for the last 1 to 3 years. And it was just, we kept pouring value and value and value. And, when the pain becomes great enough where people know that they don't want their excuses to be greater than their reasons, and they're finally ready for their reasons to be greater than their excuses, we were there waiting for them. And that's the thing. What we have found, that a lot of people just continue to use the excuses they have of why they're not successful. So if you find yourself, making excuses, well, it's because of this, it's because of that. It's all just, the dog ate my homework, right? That's all it is. I'm busy. So I forget who said this, but they said the adult version of the dog ate my homework is I'm busy right now. And someone else said that when you're telling someone that you're busy, you're basically saying it's not important to me. So, when your business is important to you, you will do whatever it takes to make it happen. But these get to know you calls are some of the most important things that you can be doing for your business. Not every single phone call should be about you prospecting someone else. Every call that you get on should not be an opportunity for you to just sell and pitch. It really should be able to build those power partners, those get to know you calls where you have business allies all over the place. And it happened to me this morning. There was a person who posted something on Facebook. They are looking to write an article and they want to feature some LinkedIn experts who also have written books. And one of my friends tagged me in the post, said, you need to talk to Scott Aaron. He's not only a LinkedIn expert, but he's also written multiple books on LinkedIn. That would have never happened if I didn't form a business ally connection with the individual that tagged me. So again, you don't have to go overboard with everything that you do, but as long as you're producing value-added content 3 times per week that is leaving people better, you're consistently building your ideal network of connections, whether it's an ideal client or a power partner or business ally, and you're booking 3 to 5 to get to know you calls per week, that will keep you ahead of the game. So 2 final things. Number 1, drop in the comments below, what was your biggest takeaway from today's training? And number 2, do not forget, starting next Monday through next Thursday, the 23rd to the 26th from 1 to 2 p.m. EDT, live and recorded, I will be doing my final free LinkedIn workshop of the year. It's called Creating LinkedIn Content That Creates Sales in Your Business. If you're interested, just drop an I do in the comments below and I will send you that registration link. So everyone, please enjoy the rest of your days. Love and gratitude, and I'll talk to you next time.